What's happening, YouTube? It's going on 7 p.m. Day's winding down. What? This fucking gadgets, man. I'm not gadget friendly, you know, when it comes to iPhones and iPads and computers and let's just say when you suffer from dyslexia, gadgets can be a real pain in the ass. But in the world we live in, you don't have a choice. You just don't. Not if you want to keep up. It's either that or get ran over. Oh man. For the last hour, maybe two, just sitting quiet, sipping on some coffee and reflecting, trying to sort things out. Day started off pretty rough for me, and I reined it in, like always. And in that process, I told myself I just need to just buckle down and stay focused. Forget about the world for a minute. I'm gonna hang my for sale sign tomorrow, and I got a bunch of things done that I wanted to get done before I put that sign up. Sorry about the noise. Got rude neighbors that don't know how to manage their critters. They're home, by the way. I'm about to lose it. You have no idea how much that grinds on me. Anyway, sorry. I don't do well with others, right? I just don't. It's difficult for me. It would be much easier if I had good rapport with them, but I don't. Those are the dipshit kids that were boxing and smashing my flowers, right? So, anyway. Manners, respect. I'm old-timey, man. You hold the door open, you say good morning, excuse me, thank you, may I? Would you please pass me? Don't put your elbows on the table. Excuse me. All my cussing, that's construction talk. But if I had to come over for Christmas dinner, yes, ma'am. Nice to meet you, sir. Beautiful children, ma'am. What a nice home. Right? Very nice and cordial, polite. You wouldn't hear me like, what a fucking idiot. Just saying. Kimba. 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 Don't put your ears back. No, she's smart. They get lost in their licking sometimes, and it's just a little too much, right? It's one thing to tidy up, but it's another to obsess about some shit. Just saying. Whew. So, anyway. I hope I amuse some of you. I do. Because at the end of the day, man, I don't know if there's anybody on YouTube that puts themselves on blast more than I do. I mean, seriously, come on. Is there? I imagine there's got to be, right? But in the manner that I do it, I doubt it. I wouldn't even know where to find them. I would like to watch somebody do what I do. I would. Anybody knows some dipshit out there like me fucking running this pie hole? Please tell me down below, will you? Well, I guess you'd have to have my life to run your mouth the way I do, not to mention a personality such. And then throw in all the broken shit, learning disabilities and broken homes and whatnot. I mean, my perspective, you know, given my personality type, whatever, right? Those stupid 4 initials. To me, it's just common ground with other folk, and it's pretty rare. My common ground fits with certain people, and you fools put those 4 initials on it. I didn't. I just know what I know when I talk to another person that calls themselves an INFJ. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. Man, I get off on some side tracks, and I can't even remember where I was at. Oh, yeah, laughing. I know. All over the place. But my stress is all over the place, right? I mean, the things I've been going through. I'm sorry, but it's mighty deep, you feel me? Can't nobody deny me a little fucking violin playing, right? A little whining. But starting tomorrow, I'm gonna cut back. You guys are gonna be like, what? I just got done fasting, so I've been eating pretty good, hot and heavy. Been putting down a lot of red meat and catching up on eating. And I probably put on 5 pounds in 2 days, 3 days. And it feels good. I feel healthy, right? I was tight for a minute, right? Fasting, it really puts the screws to you. So now I'm kind of like, all right, now batteries are charged again. I'm gonna cut my calorie intake back, get back on a tight diet again. I've only been eating for a couple of days. I got some filet mignon, and I bullshit you not, because when they slaughter this meat, they cut these little chunks, they're about the size of your fist, these fillets out of what should be a T-bone. Actually, I'd rather have it in the T-bone than cut out of the T-bone. I like it on the bone when it comes to that piece of meat. Anyway, so I got a bunch of these little chunks of meat. So I cooked up 4 of them. Oh man, is that good, tender? So anyway, I've been indulging on my steaks and whatnot lately. So I'm gonna cut back, tighten up. I wanna get leaner. I'm still not as lean as I wanna be. I wanna lose whatever I need to lose. I ain't looking at the scale. I ain't got on the scale in over a week. I don't care about the scale anymore. Not right now. I care about what I see, and I'm not there yet. See, the thing is, what I'm trying to do, whoa, I swear that thing flew up and then stopped. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to put you on blast. Anyway, me and my blinking lights. Oh, where was I going? Damn it. Man. Too bad I couldn't hit pause, rewind, and watch it, and then I could pick up where I left off. I'm sure there's a way, but I just don't know how. Are you laughing? Damn it. So anyway, losing weight. Right? Not where I want to be yet. Let me explain why. If I can get lean, yeah, I look all right. I like where I'm at, but I want to be lean, right? Like bodybuilders get lean before a show, except I'm not going to be dehydrated and depleted like that, but I want to be a real tight 6-pack. I got a good 4-pack, but not a 6-pack. So anyway, it's marketing. It's healthy first, and that does. It makes me feel good. Fucking just feels good being light. I'm stoked. I'll never get heavy again. I'll never go back to the way I used to eat. That's why I say I'm about to dial it back again. I'm going to up my workout. I'm going to add one more workout to my day. Right now, it's one or two. It just depends on my energy because it's been for shit. But I'm going to make sure it's 2 or 3 instead of 1 or 2. Right? I'm stepping up the... as I'm coughing. I'm going to step up my game as I cut back my food while I'm still in this mode of whatever, right? This fasting bullshit. I'm still staying. And actually, this goes all the way back to my old video when I first did. It's titled Lame Ass fasting or some shit. But in that video, it taught me to eat for survival, for necessity, not for pleasure, right? And I'm pretty much stuck to that. I get good at not eating, and sometimes food just don't taste good when you get that in your head. It's like, what the fuck, man? I don't want to eat this shit. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat it. There are people out there that are hungrier than me, right? You start to live with scarcity in your heart. You start to think about other people more than you. See, this is what happens when I fast. Every time I get really, really hungry, I think about the homeless, man. How long's that motherfucker been laying on the sidewalk with no food in his tummy? What have I got to be hungry about? Fuck you, Johnny. And then I'm not hungry, right? Sadness takes away my hunger, or anger. So that's how I fast. That's part of what I go through when I'm fasting, right? It's sympathy. Sympathy for someone else having a harder time than me makes it easier for me to suffer. Just say it. So anyway, part of what I'm doing to get really lean is marketing, right? It'll get me attention. I've seen it time and time again. Any old fuck out there that can get himself turned inside out, people are like, whoa, did you see that guy? Holy shit, whoa, he's ripped, he's 60 years old, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm the 60-year-old now. Right? There's fucking trillions of you little fucking 20-nothings out there with your eyeballs on these gadgets, right? And if you see some OG covered in tattoos that looks like Watson, guess what? You got 300, 400,000 fucking subscribers, right? People listen just because of a visual effect of one's physique. Because people know what it takes to get there, right? Understand that. You're damn right. It's a lot of work. It's hard. It's dedication. It's suffering. It's... Get the point. Very passionate about what I'm doing. And for me, money where your mouth is, Johnny O, or Watson, or whoever, right? Anybody that I pull knowledge and wisdom from, such as the Stoics, such as Watson, you know, there's a great number of sources of wisdom out there, and sometimes you just need to hear shit over and over and over again by somebody who speaks your language. And if you watch Watson and you listen the way he fucking talks, well, guess what? Of course I listen. Just that he speaks my language. It's like fucking Chinese and English and Spanish, right? Whatever. You need someone to speak to you the way you can hear shit. He speaks to me the way it gets through to my thick ass skull, right? Anyway. Please stop, girls. Kimba! Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. But you two are just like crackheads right now. You should see the look on their face. They're so mad. I'm sorry. But it's too damn noisy. The fucking faces are soaked. It's okay. Look, you're not in trouble. Oh, gross. All right. Sorry, man. My girlies come first. Oh, man. I can only imagine what you motherfuckers must be thinking about me. And who's he calling a motherfucker? Sorry. I'm trying to clean up the language. I have been, you know, but it's been a rough day, on, off, and it's been a rough life, up, down, yeah, I try to stay smooth and positive as much as possible, but fuck, man. I'm human. What can I say? Anyway, don't worry about Johnny. There's a lot of folks out there that got it a whole bunch worse than me. Trust me. There's a little somebody special in Frisco that I'm worried about right now. You're in my prayers, young lady. You and your mom. You really are. I'm sorry. You guys stay strong. Anyway, you'll have a nice evening. I'm kind of tripping on my blinking lights. You know, it's got to be a gadget thing because it's right here. There's one, Ben, if you've been watching that one there. And I think they pop up on the same spot. Actually, there's one up here. There's two over here now. They seem to pop up on the same part of the screen. And it just happens to be where my shoulders are, right? And so, just a gadget. Fucking blurp or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go try to breathe. My lungs have been giving me grief for last couple of weeks, man. I think it's pollen. I see the shit blowing all over my whip outside. And when you got a black caddy and it's all clean and shiny and then all of a sudden it turns fucking yellow, that's a lot of shit floating around in the air. Anyhow, y'all have a beautiful evening. Be your brother's keeper. It's really important. It is. Paying it forward. Being a good neighbor. Don't be a grouchy fuck. Don't be like me. You'll be home alone with 2 dogs if you're like me. So, be better than me, okay? And we'll talk soon.